Morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope the audio is right because we found out yesterday the audio on this emulator likes to just randomly increase or decrease, or I don't know how it works. But we tested it a bit, and this is the audio that we found out was good at the end of last stream. So if it's not still good, I wouldn't be surprised, but hopefully it is. I had so much fun doing Donkey Kong Country Pacifist yesterday that I'm just going to do some more of it today. Feeling a little bit better than I was. Less stressful, if nothing else. So we're going to try to have fun today. You know, sometimes you try to have fun. I do. Sometime. Maybe, yeah, light, whip. Let's go for that. Maybe. Oh my god, it's hard to find a good angle when you're as ugly as I am. It is a chore. Okay, well, let's do that. Okie doke. Yeah. Left off last time, we just got to Crazy Kremland. Beat the first three worlds: Gangplank Galleon, Crocodile Cauldron, and Creme Quay. And now we've got 3 more. I'm not including the Flying Croc because that is 1 level. But now we've got Crazy Kremland, Gloomy Gulch, maybe, and K. Rule's Keep. There we go. It's been a while, I apologize. And we had some fun. You can see on the kill counter in the bottom right there. Had a little bit of an issue. First and foremost, 3/4 because we're not exactly sure how we want to count Clubba yet, which is not sure. Still alive. See? I don't know, that does sound loud though. I gotta think that's too loud. Oh my god. Really, game? Well, it's not the game's fault, I suppose. See, now it's way too quiet. Okay, well, I promise I'm not gonna mess with it all stream like I did last time. I apologize. There. Let's just do that for a while. Let's see how it goes, I suppose. Some areas are just so much louder than others. Why would you ever pick up the barrel? Oh my god. What's wrong with you? No. Okay. Alright. That's my bad. I forgot what we were doing. Alright. Okay. Alright. No barrels. Barrels are bad. Bear, good morning. I love that. That's adorable. It's fantastic. I was actually thinking, I'm like, you know who I haven't seen in a while? How have you been? I love that so much. But also, you know, you can go ahead if you want. I really don't mind. Oh. Alright. So like I was saying, we don't know if Cudgel counts. Oh, yeah you did. Hold on. Yours look a lot cooler than mine. Admittedly, that probably isn't very difficult, but you know, I do like your emotes. They're good emotes. Back in my day, we called them emoticons. None of this emoji business. Nope, emoticons. Tells you how old I am. And Miles is yelling at me. Oh my. So besides that, the reason we ended up at 3 or 4 is primarily due to bosses. Typically in this game you kill bosses. So Crow, Cleaver, and then we had one enemy we killed, which is very unfortunate. It just makes me feel sad inside. But we had one enemy that ended up dying. And like, it's more tragic because going in, you know the bosses you're going to have to. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it. Short of discovering that bosses don't actually die when you kill them, they're going to count. There's no way around that. And in some of these games, they don't actually count. Like, it's very nice that way. But in this one, we're not so fortunate. So, like, those are expected. The enemy kills are more tragic because, you know, until you have to do it, you don't know that you have to do it. Really, buddy? Really? Miles is still yelling at me. Rage baby, good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by. I let my son in my room and he's yelling at me. Hey, sweetie, what do you want? Hi, I know, I love you too. Just rub it on me. Clarification, my son's a cat. I love him, but he's just yelling at me right now. Hi. Alright. So we accidentally did a murder. Alright. With any luck, it's only 11 a.m. where I am. We may be able to wrap this up today. I'm not sure. Because like I've been saying, the later levels really do get spicier. Well, that was just embarrassing. So we're going to see. I'm sure we're going to slow down quite a bit here soon, if not now. But we'll see how far we get. I did say murder. Bear, would you put the gun... Bear, I shouldn't have to tell you to put the gun away every stream. Oh my goodness. That's what we're trying not to do. No murder. Bear, you're wonderful. I missed you. Yep, I missed you hanging out. Look. Oh my God, is that a head pat? That is a head pat. Jesus, you weren't lying when you said you upgraded your emotes. These are like fantastic. Congrats on the fantastic emotes. Like I was saying, mine aren't anywhere near that good. I'm still happy about them, don't get me wrong, but whoop, really? So, that flies above Dixie, but not Diddy. Is Diddy taller than Dixie? That I refuse to believe that that's true. Something happened there, like, maybe last time his sprite was like, it went over by like just a pixel. And maybe like in its flight path it moves just slightly up and down. I refuse to believe that Diddy's taller than Dixie. That cannot be the case. I am a big fan of my emotes, but I'm going to absolutely admit they're just kind of like they're meant to look really derpy. So I guess like, oops, that was the whole point. Like that was the goal. I wanted to make derpy looking emotes. And we did them in Microsoft Paint, so like, yeah, they do be looking derpy. I'm not sure if you saw. Have you seen Flesh Bee? Because if not, I'm about to apologize because oh man, I'm gonna show you Flesh Bee. I've got 11 now, which I'm happy about. But Flesh B is meant to be used if you need to make whatever you're saying a little bit creepier. Like, if you're on stream and you want to tell your friend they look nice today, or if you want to tell your friend they look nice today. You know what I mean? That's probably a bad example. Don't harass people. Yeah, Flesh B is interesting. We've got a whole like cast of bees going on. I'm happy about it. All with their own personalities, and I'm just thrilled. I'm building the 3000 Bees extended universe, and that's great. Okay. I've mentioned this trick before. If you're piggybacking the monkeys like this, typically you would go into this position to throw one of them. Like so. But you can walk around like this, and if you walk around like this, you can't get caught in this honey. So normally you walk, you get stuck. You try to walk, stuck. The game doesn't have a stuck animation for when you're piggybacking, so you can actually just walk. It makes platforming a little bit more difficult because your hitbox is really tall, but it lets you do stuff like that. Oh man, no, the thing about Flesh Bee, collects teeth, which don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a collection, gives you something to do, gives you something you can be proud of. Probably don't collect teeth, that's probably not a good idea. I've got no idea where they come from. He just brings them home. I'm scared to bring it up. Alright. I was planning on doing more herding today because it really has been a while since I've done some herding. But I was really feeling some Donkey Kong Country. It's been a while, and when I played yesterday, I was so happy about it. Donkey Kong Country today. Let me enjoy this, please. Oh, man. We'll do herding some other time. I'll make it an extra bad one. I'll play, like, a 3DO game or a CDI game or something. I don't know. We'll find something good. Jaguar. Ugh. Oh god, in fact I actually think I have one in mind, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, this one, I don't know if this one's going to be a problem or not, because this is the first rail level in this game. Yeah, actually. The thing about rail levels is you have a lot less control over where you're moving, like this. Like, look at this. We're like, yeah. So this is going to be interesting. With save states, I mean, it makes it 100% easier. I'm not saying it doesn't. Oh, right. So you can't get to that barrel without taking damage. Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, instances like this, you're very limited mobility-wise. Before we had a lot of control over where we move. Here, it's like we're very limited. Okay. Do I get another heal before? Like, I don't know how many mandatory hits that would create. Because, yeah, there's no way to hit that door open. And there's no way to hit this door open without killing them. Oh my god. Okay, so... Right. Let me think. Alright. So we've got two doors we can't open without murder. And we can only tank one hit. Okay. Appreciate you, Bear. Good friend you are. You even got a lurk one. I'm jealous. Oh, man. I wish I had a lurk bee. Anyway. I do have a lurk bee. Oh, excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. I'm still having my coffee. We're gonna forget I said that. Alright. Alright, so we're going to do something about one of these two doors. And seeing as how the first one you have to bounce off one dude, the second one you have to bounce off two dudes. The first one's lower, so I've got to at least try to hit that first one without killing the dragonfly, right? Like, that's got to be what I attempt first, like, right? That's the logical first step. That's going to be the first thing we try. Because short of that, I really don't know. Besides that, it's just damage control. The first one takes 1 kill, the second one takes 2 kills, and as unideal as that is, we want a lower number. Oh god, it's the hedonist roller coaster. Oh god. That was the opposite of what I said we were just gonna do. Okay. Load the save file. I keep forgetting what we're here to do. I just start playing the game normally. I love this game so much I just forget and I just start like going on autopilot. I haven't... Speaking of that one... Okay, so... That actually gives me a good idea. Hold on. Wow, I say good idea. It's probably a bad idea, but you know, there's no reason we can't test it. So when I jump off the cart, they don't do a special animation. They're just in a regular jumping animation. Could Dixie jump off the cart and do a hover? That would be obnoxious. I would have to think that would desync me with the cart, and it would just be atrociously bad for me. Gotta try it, right? Whoop. I mean, worst case scenario, I cannot. Okay, well, you know, no harm done. I want to try everything because as of right now, unless we figure out something really clever, this is not happening. Okay, so, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Again, Miles, please stop. Miles, I'm trying to prevent a murder.
Hey. Come here, sweetheart. Hi. Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, he just wanted to snuggle a bit. As soon as I picked him up, he started purring. He's a sweetie. Whenever he wants attention, though, he just gets really demanding. He starts yelling and knocking stuff over, which, you know, is probably fair. I feel the same way. And unlike Mario World, there's no way to go around, or Mario 3 even. Luxby, good morning. How are you today? I'm being spoiled by all this company. Bear showed up, Luxby's here. Rage Baby, which I still love the name. Man, yeah, we like good company. Doing daytime streams again has been good for my mental health because you guys are so fantastic. I'm doing better than I was yesterday. It was a very stressful day for me yesterday. And we're going to be more hopeful today. We're going to play a game we enjoy and we're going to have a good time. Yeah. You got to at least try to be hopeful, you know? Whether or not it works out, that's to be seen, but you got to try. All right. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you for that. All right. I still didn't say... Okay, so, like, we're doing Donkey Kong Country 2 Pacifist. I forgot last time. I'm going to get done with this stream. I'm going to send you the thumbnail I made for this because it's perfect and I love it. I think you'll love it too. It's very... Oh, man. It's perfect. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so I haven't actually tried just jumping yet, but at the same time, I know it's not going to work. So... Hold on. No, that wouldn't work either. I was thinking, what if we tank a hit from the dragonfly and then we bounce up? But then we would still be getting hurt. We're doing this to avoid getting hurt. Are we really about to just take an innocent life because of a roller coaster? That is just very unfortunate. Nope. He was so close, though. I don't know what that barrel's hitbox is like. I'm trying this a couple more times. This has, I'd be cutting it super close to the dragonfly. I gotta think that's gonna be close. If I jump just slightly sooner, maybe. I'll make this possible. I am gonna make a save state here halfway through so I don't have to go through the whole thing every time. Not sure exactly how far along we'll get, but let's make one here. And, well, actually, how about here? The closer the better, right? As long as we have time to react, yeah, the closer the better. Yeah, this is probably ideal. Because a later level, you can actually control the speed of the cart by left or right. This one you can't. So, for that reason, okay, yeah, so this is great. So for that reason, we're very limited by mobility. I mean, it did work, it just didn't get us anywhere. Okay. I want to see if this works. There were several things last stream that I didn't think were going to work. I was doing over and over again, and I was about to give up on. And then we just nailed them. Oh my god, that was so perfect, and it didn't work. Okay, that's upsetting. That's disheartening. Okay, well, God, I wish I could just see where the hitboxes are to know if we were even close. Okay, even if we can't get this, I've got a couple ideas. I got some ideas. Yeah, I think that's about as perfect as I could have done. I'm gonna try it a couple more times though. Because things move pixels are small enough in this game where if you just did the tiniest bit of error, if that barrel is moving up or down even the tiniest bit, that could make the difference. It is not, though. Okay, well, there goes my idea. Okay. And there's just no way to jump over that gate. I know that for a fact. I'm about to try it, but that's not something you can do in the, yeah, look at that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let me make a backup save state, different slot. And I want to try out a different thing. I have to see where the secret bonus barrels are, because sometimes they'll spit you out further in the level. Down here? Nope. One of these, you fall and it takes you to a bonus. And if that bonus spits you out further along than the gate, there's a way to bypass the gate. We'll just have to see. So yeah, it doesn't have to be the first gate there, that's the thing. I can take damage there if I need to. I just need to find out how to get around one of these two. That was the exact same thing. Wait, hold on. So when the cart leaves the tracks, when it falls off the tracks, you're no longer locked to it. So it should have let me hover there. I don't know if it would do me any good because I'm too far away from anything useful. I'm almost positive that wouldn't help, but you'd rather have more options than less options. So why does it keep, hold on. Why does it keep? Load? Weird. Okay, so if nothing else, I want to test that. Let's yeah, it may not be any help at all, but you want to see what your options are. So you still can't. You move independently of it, but you like you're no longer, because before you're forced to be above it. Once it leaves the tracks, you're not, but you can't. I still can't do my hover jump. Okay, so that's not helpful. All right. So we need to look. We need to check everything we have between that one hit and the second hit. So it's the closer we get to that gate, the less hope I'm having. But we're gonna see. Okay, so there is a bonus variable. I'm curious to see where that's going to spit us out at. With my luck, earlier in the level, but we'll never know. Ty, good morning. How are you today? Appreciate you stopping by. I do. We're doing Donkey Kong business, and I hope you're having a nice day. I really do. Yesterday was rough for me. Oh my. Feeling better today. So, want to make sure all my peeps are feeling better today. It'd be rough out there. Make sure you guys are doing alright. Or if you're not, let me know. I won't be able to help, but, I'm all about listening. Those were each murders, weren't they? I was too busy welcoming in a friend of mine, and I just didn't even notice that we were just killing so many dudes. Oops. That's why we have time control powers. Just rewind time. There we go. No harm done. Really? That's interesting. So where does this spit me out at? Right before I think it's just a cultural difference. Be over there, probably not, but over here, yeah, people be murdering each other. It's terrible. And while that is a joke, it's also really sad because it's true. Oh man, oof, that's rough. Okay, so I don't think there's anything we can do about this. There's one, because this is where the thing put me out at, so we just established I can't, so I'm doing okay today. I've got coffee. My stressful day was yesterday. I have been feeling very down, but better today, so we're going to make the most of today. We're going to let ourselves be happy, or try to, or we're doing our best. Yeah. Okay, so, and then falling down there does nothing. So, yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're just limited on options because of we're tied to the track. So we need to get around to either the first damage gate or the second damage gate. One of them requires 1 kill, one of them requires 2, so I hate looking at it like that, but yeah, man, there's no way we can get around this. Or, at the very least, if there is, I can't think of it. So, whenever I do one of these, I keep it in mind. When I get done, I go back and I try to think of any new strats, any new ideas to avoid the murder. But this one is just, I really don't, we're very limited in what we can do. Because, for avoiding killing things, your best friend is mobility. And it's really just limited us in that regard. There's nothing we can do here. Like, the only thing that would fix this is jumping higher. And that's just not something you can just decide to do. That's unfortunate. But I mean, yeah, there were always going to be some mandatory kills here, so there's that one. All I can hope is that once we pass that second gate, there won't be another one, because, yeah, then we'll have to figure something else out. Or it'll give me another DK barrel or something. We'll see. But, we progress. I mean, this game is so much fun, though. I'm kind of like, I don't want to be bummed out about it. I'm having a great time. No! This game is aging me. I'm dying right now. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. But have you seen my ultimate technique? My final move. Exactly. That's what makes it so much fun. Almost. And you know what? Diddy is a little bit faster. Could I pull this off with Diddy? Oh my god, this is actually exciting for me. Hold on. Because I'm either going to jump later and jump over him, or fall and then do that. I gotta think that's doable. Hold on. That being said, though, we would have to switch their order, wouldn't we? Okay, let's go back to the well, I was gonna say let's go back to the overworld, and when I say that, I mean let's die. Miles agrees.
Hi.
Yeah, because some of them are, when I say pacifist, it's never going to be zero.
Are you gonna be okay? Hi.
Still yelling at me. I say it's never going to be zero. We actually did one of these with zero, which is very nice for me. But typically for these games, yeah, bosses, there's just nothing you can do about it. Either you play a game where you don't actually kill the bosses, or you're going to have to add them. There's nothing you can do about that. Different people have different rules, so like I could see someone using shortcuts through the game to get past bosses. That's an actual strat, and I'm not saying that's not a good strategy. It's not the way I'm like I set only like 2 rules for myself, but one of them is no skips. So bosses are always going to be an issue. Like in this game, some of the bosses you straight up just like, you'll beat them and they will just explode. The first boss you beat and later he comes back as a ghost. That is pretty definitive. We murdered that boss. So that's unfortunate. But what's interesting for me is all the other things, the enemies in regular levels, like this guy. As sad as this is, last stream we got around 3 or 4 different enemies that I would have bet money we wouldn't have been able to get around. To the point where I'm still planning on coming back and seeing if there's anything else I can try here. It's just like we're very limited in options, which isn't great. But the goal here isn't to okay, so my reasoning is sometimes in life you're going to end up in situations where there isn't a perfect choice. No, almost. Okay. There isn't a perfect choice. You get the choice between 2 bad options. You still have to choose. So what do? You choose the less bad. We might not be able to get through the game with 0, but like 5 or 6 is better than 500 or 600, you know what I mean? Just because you commit one murder doesn't mean it's suddenly okay. you just, you do 5 or 6 murders, and then they haunt you for the rest of your life, and you just live with that. That's how it works. We're just doing the best we can. That's why I'm willing to make save states for this, because I really just want to see what is possible with these games, like physically possible. Because very rarely is it 0. Mario Land 2, though, we got 0, and I was very, very happy about that. I need to make a better save state here. Apologize. Mario Land 2 got 0. Just through the mercy of you don't kill any of the bosses. Some games you do, some games you don't, and there's nothing you can do about that. Alright. So... no, okay, so I was holding hard right, and I jumped late, so there's just no clearing that dude. And even if I did, I don't think I was going to make it to the cart. So... I gotta try that underneath strat a little bit more. Let's see. Oh. I loaded the save instead of saving the save. Alright. There we go. My bad. I'm still waking up. I apologize. Boop. There we go. Jump a little bit sooner. I'm worried about bonking into that dragonfly. If we jump sooner, we'll get more distance. Ooh, that was way too soon. I mistimed that. Oh wow, yeah. You ever just get killed by a monkey-sized dragonfly? Ooh. Okay, yeah. All right. Well. The thing is, we just bonked off that door, so we're not going very fast. So if I jump, it's almost entirely vertical height instead of horizontal distance. Which is the issue here, because distance is what we want. And this whole cart section takes away Dixie's ability to float. More times. We ended up in situations like this last time where it was just like it looked very undoable, and then we did it and it's just making me want to continue. Okay. So I'm wondering about the hitbox for the cart. If I enter the middle of the cart, would it count as me? Do I have to actually land on the top of it is what I'm getting at. Because I gotta think I've touched it, like he can reach out and touch it. He's gotta actually interact with the top of it, right? If I knew how close we were, that's the thing. Like, for all I know, we're nowhere near close enough. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Okay, well. Tried a couple more times, and I want to see as Dixie because we figured before she lost her ability to use hover, but there's no reason not to try again, I suppose. What? No, that was... See, that felt really late, but I jumped any sooner than that. He just nailed that dragonfly. Like, okay, yeah, that was probably as close as we're gonna do. Alright, well... Now I'm sad. We're going to try this again as Dixie. That is... Guys, this level's making my heart sad. Roller coasters be sad, you know what I'm saying? Oops. I've never had this problem. Like, I've never had, like in other levels, we had one enemy kill up until this point in the game. We're about to have 2 in a row just because the roller coaster's like, no, you can't control where you're going. You've got no say in the matter. You're just gonna be killing stuff. It is kind of cute that when they're on the way down, he lifts his arms up into the air like, roller coaster, Oh, he even covers his head when they go through the gate. That's adorable. I stopped paying attention to all the cute animations they do. Like if they're on a wall that has like the sticky honey on it, if they're climbing a wall and you leave him there, he will just like stick a finger in the honey and taste it. Things you don't like. I stopped paying attention to anyway. And I think that's just really cute. Guys, I'm gonna be honest here. It's very likely that we're gonna have to do another one. This is making me sad inside, but all right. Like I've said, it's just if there's nothing we can do about it. That's sad. I'm sad about it. If I could speed up this cart, this wouldn't even be a problem, but like, you can't. There's a lot of things that would help if we had access to them. We don't have access to them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, no. She's slower, so there's just no way that she can't float. Alright. That's another murder. We're just gonna... That's sad. Give me a moment. My heart's heavy. We've been doing this for 42 minutes and we're already at 2 kills this stream just because I've spent like a half hour on this one. If we're being fair, it probably should have been 2 kills a long time ago. Oh my. But, at the same time, I'm not exactly shocked because, like I said, later in the game, there's going to be a lot of spots where there's just groups of platforms that you can't jump on because there's enemies on them. There's no actual way to platform without bouncing between enemies. So we're going to... I'm sure the number's going to get a lot higher. We are halfway through the game, and you're starting to notice that, yeah, ooh, there's some jumps that are just required to bounce between enemies. But we can at least, do as few as possible. Oh, God, that makes me sad. Alright, can that be it? Can it just be 2 this level, please? Okay, there's a bonus down there that we can be mindful of. I'm pretty sure it doesn't spit us out anywhere we want to be, though, so... But there is one down there. Ouch. I'm so done with this level. We're about to double the kill count from this one level because sometimes the universe isn't fair. Oh my god. Why is this level? Alright, we're gonna try a couple things. Because, I mean... Like I'm not gonna try a couple things, right? We gotta try. So we can see where that bonus spits us out, which is probably going to be the best idea available to us. We've only got so many options, but I think that's going to be the most likely one to work. Not likely, but more likely than anything else we could try. Because remember, we're very limited for options here. Oh, very limited. If this spit me out past that, I would be genuinely shocked, but no reason not to find out. It was just immediately, okay, yeah. And then this. Every other time, I spent many attempts trying to figure something out, and I'm tempted to. I'm an idiot, I get that. I'm not dumb enough to think there's no way around getting around that. That is the one that we just couldn't do before. This is twice as far. There's nothing that can be done here. There's just nothing that can be done here. The only reason I want to keep trying is because it's just very upsetting. Okay, well, as sad as that is, realistically, yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Because I'm having fun. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Why do people play games? I'm having fun. It gives it adds a different level of challenge to the game and gives us a sort of puzzle to solve. It makes you look at the game in a way that the developer didn't intend you to play it. Because I promise when they were making this game, they hadn't considered this. So we're taking this game that's oh, okay, but we literally are controlling it. Something like if you murder someone, you are controlling the death. You are in charge of the death. So like, if an enemy falls off a cliff or in some lava or something, I had nothing to do with it. That's sad. I'm not counting it. If we put them in the lava, then yeah, we are the death controller. So like, I'm not trying to end all death, but we gotta not be murdering dudes. Like Mario, you know how Mario be killing dudes? I'm trying to get better. But no, it's making yourself play the game in a way that wasn't intended, so it makes you look at it differently. You have to think more creatively, because otherwise you hold right and you push jump and you get through these levels and it's fun, but this is like you gotta look at the game like a puzzle. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's just because like time control powers, like loading a save state, where you're not like undoing it, you're just going back in time. And by that reasoning, we could prevent any kills just by staying in the first level indefinitely. But we'd still need to reach the end. He do be killing dudes. Alright. That's sad. And we do have another roller coaster level coming up. Rickety Race, and then Haunted Hall. The thing about Rickety Race and Haunted Hall is I don't think there's any required kills for those. So while there are multiple roller coaster tracks, I think this is the only one that's going to be a problem. Okay. But no, I guess my answer to that is the reason you enjoy fiction Whip. You know the characters aren't real. It's a book or a movie or a show. You know that. But you still get invested in the characters. You want to see them succeed. You don't ever believe it's like real, but you still care about the characters in the story and you're invested in them. So same for this. I've invested myself into making these characters better people. And besides that, it really just has been a fun challenge. Okay, so now that we don't have Dixie, that's fair. Okay, let's just, we're going to go snag Dixie and we're going to come back. Whoop! Eh. There we go. Like you'll notice I'm not actually crying. This is all just for funsies. I recognize this game. We're just trying to have fun. Ooh. I mean, hey, worked. Like, not ideal, but continue. Beetle. There we go. And once you get access to Squawks, I'll shut up and turn up the music a little bit for you then, because Sticker Brush Symphony, in my opinion, is one of the best tracks in all of video games. But this whole game has amazing, beautiful music. I enjoy it too, so relax. I'm not telling you to relax. I'm saying it's relaxing. Oh my god. You know what? I'm probably incapable of shutting up, so that's just not going to work. It is some really good music, though. Actually, I know I talk a lot. I'm working on it. Did I really just... And then we gotta go... Oh yeah, we gotta get Dixie again. Did I not make a save state? Really? I did. Hold on, guys. Cool. Not my, spooky July one, but my, normal starting soon screen is, well, I've messed around a lot with taking just tracks from this game and slowing them down because as chill and relaxing as they are, believe me, when you slow them down, it is just like some next level chilling that you do. In fact, when I used to have panic attacks, I would listen to this one. I would turn it down to a quarter of the speed, so it was like very slow. It was relaxing. Alright, we still got Dixie this time, so that's good. It seems like the main antagonist of this whole thing so far is dragonflies. We're getting there. A little bit at a time. Whoop! We good? I love thunderstorms. It's just I don't like it when the power goes out. Because power goes out, that really sucks. I live upstairs, it gets really warm. And if I'm not keeping myself distracted with electronics constantly, I start having panic attacks. It's very not good. But like, I do enjoy rain and thunder. It's It sounds nice, it smells nice, cools things down. Well, I don't like the way the power goes out, and I also don't like tornadoes. I'm not a big fan. I'm on the record as saying I don't enjoy tornadoes. Not because of me personally. I don't want my cats to be like tornadoed. Me, I don't care. It's fine. If that's the way I go, it's fine. My cats, though, I gotta make sure they don't get tornadoed. Yeah. Gotcha. Alright. We did it. We call that the old, hold left? I don't know. You just go, you go right through them, and then sometimes that's how you solve these problems. Sometimes you just be holding left, and there you go. That's all I gotta do. It's over here. Anything useful? Spider? So the other way has a DK barrel. But at the same time, I don't think there's any enemies this way, so like... Oh, there's a DK barrel up here too, cool. Alright, yeah, this is, if nothing else, this less enemies this way. Look at Dixie Kong, she's grooving. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing anything. She's just jamming. Look at that. Make that into a screensaver. Jesus. She's getting it. I was really scared of thunderstorms. She'd be going. No worries. Every dog owner on the planet understands what you're going through. That does suck because I don't understand. But yeah, I've known several people in my life who are just scared of thunderstorms, and I guess I kind of understand because they are dangerous. Like, I get that. Loud noises and lightning is often deadly. You can't control what you're afraid of. I get that. But also the second half of that sentiment is, you're a good friend. You're a kind person. Taking care of people like that. Well, we call this taking a hit and then just keep going. Because there's just no way we're getting through there without taking damage. This is what I mean. Squawks sections oftentimes have walls of enemies that you just have to kill, which is very not great. B here, Lux B, moderator Lux B, very kind person. And that's what I tell people all the time. I can't help with your problems in any regard, in zero, like there's just, I can't help in the least. But, if you want to talk, I can try distracting you. I can tell you some jokes and, maybe that'll help. That's all I can do, but I want to help. Unfortunate. Do I want to make another save state though, because I'm not sure if we're gonna have to tank another hit here coming up. That was very avoidable. I'm so mad at myself for that. Like that should have been so easy to avoid. Yeah. Sir. Yeah. It's funny, as scary as this level is, it's all like thorns and giant bees and storm clouds, and just the chillest music. Oh, cool, that's it. So it's nice to have another level with 0, because up until now, I've only had one enemy kill through the whole game. And then target terror happened. 7 or 8. That's disgusting. Oh, I'm mad about that. Alright. Target terror. Keeping an eye on you. Rickety race should be easy because the thing about rickety race, it's a race. You compete with other Kremlings on carts. And if you get first place, you get your hero token, your DK coin. And to pass them, you have to kill them. But assuming you don't want the DK coin, yeah, you can just stay in last place, finish the level, and there you go, that's the level. The level itself is actually very easy. It's just getting the DK coin coming in first place, which is the difficult part. I'm gonna say that and then probably die a lot. Oh my. Anytime I call a level easy, it just bares its teeth at me. No, whoop, whoop, how are we going back? How are we going backwards actually? What's down here? You ever just discover something in your favorite game, like after playing it for 22, 23 years? What the hell? What? That's boggled my doggles. That is... Wow. That is, okay. We're gonna call that the cha-cha slide. That is, that's how we're gonna refer to that from now on, and that's making my brain tickle. I'm very not happy about that. Like, you just discover something new about your favorite game, like it's at least 20 years. Well, I say at least 20 years. How old was I? Oops. Okay, we're going a little bit too slow. Like, okay, I'm gonna lowball it and say 15 years. That's a low number, but let's just say 15. That is a lot of years. Let's do it again because the universe isn't fair. That is so weird. I mean, no reason not to ride normally. If we bump into a Kremling, I'll just slow down. Any other Kremling, So the ones in later places, if you bump into like that, they'll knock you back. What the hell? Hold on. Oh god, my brain's wrinkling. I'm unhappy about this whole situation. Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm wondering if they all, like, they can't all be moving still. Like, they all can't be loaded, and I refuse to believe that. So no matter how slow we're going, if we go to get to a specific part of the track, I gotta think they'll still load in regardless of how long it took us to get there. Right? I don't know how games work. Maybe. Either way, I'm going to be making more save states because I'm anticipating screwing up some more. It's funny because this level is harder now that we're trying to avoid killing these things because we'd have to stay way back and we have to go slower than the last place, and the last place is just like, oh my god, very slow. But we also can't go too slow because jumps exist, so that's fun. Yep. Okay. I mean, it's going well so far. Whoop. Whoop. Hey, guys, we're making it. I believe in us. So like, yeah, it's a little frustrating because on a cart, there's some things that are outside of your control. But after target terror, yeah, like it really shouldn't be a problem. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't foresee any. See, like that. It bumps you back. I don't foresee any of the race levels being an issue, but I could be wrong. So if he's gonna just do that indefinitely, can I just like keep bumping into him? Is that a thing I can do? Okay, I'm dumb. I think it is just speed. Like if you're going a certain speed, you kill them, right? Would that because that would make sense? Okay, yeah. All right. I just got done making a big deal about learning something about this game, and yet here I am just continuing to learn stuff because I'm a bit of an idiot. Alright, well. My goodness. Hi. Are you gonna be okay? The way he's yelling at me. He's sweetie, I know. And then he relaxes and he starts purring. He's got two modes, screaming and cuddling. Hi. Miles, you can't attack my microphone, stop. Alright. Go lay down, please. Oh my. Save state. So I'm thinking, for all I know, Target Terror has one of those shortcut barrels that spits you out at the very end of the level. I don't know where all of them are. Whenever I play this game normally, I go for 102%, and those shortcut barrels spit you out after all of the bonuses, so if you use them you can't get 102%. So I've just never used them, so I don't know where they all are. So for all I know, there could be one in that level I don't know about. I'm looking forward to going to check, because that would be great, wouldn't it? It's unfortunate. Well, you know what else is unfortunate? The boss of this area, King Zing, is another one of those bosses that counts for multiple kills. So that's also going to weigh heavily on me. Whoop! He is 5, I believe. You hit him enough times, he breaks up into 5 different bees. Ah. Yeah. So that's going to be something. But we knew that's going to be a problem. There's, can I... Right. Gotta do that as Dixie. In fact, like, we really should just be keeping Dixie in the front going forward, because as many times as I've been saying, if we were Dixie, that would have been okay. We really should just be playing as Dixie. Just my brain defaults to Diddy because he's better. Eh. Or, you know, we're gonna play as Diddy until we get that far, because if I take damage as Dixie, yep, whip, whip. You know, See, we would have lost Dixie just there, you know? Can't have that. So yeah, Dixie's the platformer here, I suppose. Diddy's just armor for her. So we can take damage and not lose her. There we go. Miles, I love you so much. Go lay down. Go. He's causing me stress. You see that banana up there, minding its own business? That this game uses bananas to mark secrets. There's an invincibility barrel there, a hidden one, invisible one, that we don't want because, yeah, that makes it so any enemy you come across, they will just, you kill them, and that's very not ideal. No, I didn't mean to grab the It's fine. That's why I make save states. Yeah, with that invincibility barrel, this whole part you can just run through, and even if they fly into you, well, that was a mistake. Even if they fly into you, okay, right. Remember, we need Dixie. Remember that. That's important, you know? Diddy, what are you doing? Stop it. Up there. And the other issue is, you see how many of these chests there are? If we're holding down the run button, they automatically grab those. And those become a liability because those kill enemies. So, like, a lot of this we have to do without the run button as well. Like right here. So it just adds another layer. Whoop. All right. Ooh. Hey, those rain vibes. I'm not sure if you live in like a city or more of a small town area, but having lived in small towns, when it rains, it smells really nice. And it's a weird thing to say unless like you've experienced it for yourself. It makes it smell nice. It rains in the city. It smells like wet dust, which is, not necessarily bad, but not great either. This checkpoint is an example of one that if you use it, it'll just drop you on that bird. So don't do that. Unfortunate. Okay. Close. Alright. See, we're playing as Diddy to protect Dixie, but I don't have the level memorized well enough to know, I know the level coming up, I don't know at what points we'll need Dixie. And you end up at parts like this where you can't swap in between them. So, we've protected Dixie, I just can't access her at the moment. But, save states, I guess. Ooh, okay. I'm never sure what I'll be able to float over or not, because oftentimes it is really close. and hitboxes can be deceptively large. Okay. Getting so far. We've had to make different. We've had to retry a few times. Don't get me wrong. Oh. So is the entire. It's like the majority of the kills in this whole thing are just dragonflies. Why? Because I can't bounce and then glide. Okay, so that's the thing though. Now we don't have Dixie. Wait, hold up. Okay, that's... If nothing else, I think we can pull it off up until that point. So let's get up until there, then see what we got available to us. That is going to be another issue. At this point, it's just a timing thing. We got to get those barrels at a certain point in the cycle. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Lovely. That last one's going to be a problem though. Like a big problem. The benefit here is we do have a couple of options because, like I was saying, we can hover or we can bounce off barrels. We can't do both. You can't bounce off a barrel and then hover. But we've got options, and having options is tremendous. So it is the problem. If you bounce off a barrel, you can't hover anymore. And otherwise, she does not get the height she needs. Okay. We're going to try the tried and true method of tanking the damage. This one's going to be very particular. No, alright, so the thing here is we're going to have to bounce from the barrel to the dragonfly without killing the dragonfly. We want to take damage from the dragonfly. At which point, we'll get bumped up into the air, we'll be Dixie, and she can just hover as far as she needs. So really, it's just going to be as precise as having Diddy get hurt by the dragonfly without accidentally killing it. Actually, hold on. It might be simpler than that because it would be easier for Dixie to take damage from the guy shooting the barrels because she can just float over there. At which point, I'd be so close to that ledge I wouldn't even need to hover. I could just have Diddy jump over, right? Right? Worth a try. Problem is the gap in between these barrels. We'll see. Right. Okay. Close. Close enough to give me hope. Alright, and yeah, he's too big to... I was hoping to land on the edge of the platform. That's not going to happen. Problem with that is Diddy jumps so high up in the air, he's going to land on that dude. If I contact him with Dixie low enough, could I get Diddy to not kill him? Either contact him lower so Diddy won't kill him and I can jump off this platform here, or contact him higher so I can just clear the gap. one or the other. I think that's gonna. Oops. That's gonna be. I think those two strats probably. It's a lot more likely than my Diddy one I had going on, but we're gonna see. That's too low. Okay, you know, that's reasonable. Well, that's just, yeah, that's very not good. Well, I'm much more inclined just to see if I can bridge the gap to that dock there than land on the platform with that dude. That is close. I bumped into it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to try contacting the dragonfly, I suppose. That's much further away. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. Right. Oh, hold on. I got an idea, guys. Got a new idea. You're like, bees, you've had ideas. They're all terrible. I know. Because remember, this bog, this water doesn't actually hurt you. For all intents and purposes, it's a bottomless pit with just like a layer that you can't see past a certain point, but it doesn't actually do anything to you. So we can still do a recover jump. And if I can recover jump as Diddy into the barrel shooting guy, then we end up in the exact same situation we were in, but as Dixie. So she would be able to hover and get a lot more distance. So if I could recover jump as Diddy into that man, that would do it. And there's no way that wouldn't work. It does make timing a little more of an issue though, but that was, I mean, I got the distance I wanted. Miles is being encouraging. Hey, sweetheart. Hi. Love you, bye-bye. He's a sweetheart and I love him. Alright. I've gotten through worse situations than this. I have to believe this is possible. Nailed it. So yeah, you just have to like look at the strengths of each Kong and be like, tank the hit as one of them and do as the other one. So like, Diddy couldn't bridge that gap, but Dixie absolutely could. So the only issue was, how are we going to have Diddy take that damage? And I was trying to have bounce off the barrel and do it, but I realized that, no, we could just straight up just jump into the thing. Wonderful. Fantastic. That sucks, but just because I was being impatient. I wanted to run past those cat of nine tails. But we can do this just to... There we go. Miles, I love you. You're killing me right now. Go lay down. Oh my goodness. He just... Like, I love him, and I pet him, and I love on him, and then he just continues just to yell and yell and yell. Oh my goodness. Right. This is the very end of the level, too. Okay, one last... Like I said, this game is going to start getting more and more difficult in this regard because it requires you to bounce off things. That's just how the game works. And we can't tank the hit, and we can't float off of a... So where does that leave us? Like, we're not in a good situation here, right? There's no DK barrel between that hit and this one, so like I don't know if this is doable because unlike last time, we don't get that post-hit invincibility. This is just very... Okay, I'm just gonna skip through the level real quick. This isn't just to get back to where we were, because instead of like trying over and over again to go backwards through this level, I'm just gonna go and see, because this way's faster. I need to see what is between that part we were having trouble with and the part I was at right there, because like I don't know if there's anything we can use between those 2 points. A DK barrel would be the best option, but I mean, I didn't see one. Hi. He doesn't understand what the internet is. He just wants me to pet him. I love him. I love him so much. He just, it's like, Dad, you're sitting there. Why aren't you petting me? Hi. I love him dearly. He makes my heart happy. He frustrates me. Don't get me wrong. He gets on my nerves sometimes, but I'd take a bullet for him. Love him dearly. You're allowed to be annoyed with your kids. I just told them that. Hi. I've done this and I've tried to just ignoring him. He will straight up reach up on my face and pull my glasses off my face. He just knocks them off. Miles, I love you. Go lay down. So we were around here somewhere, right? No? Oh, okay, we're a little bit further. This is where we were, right? I mean, basically, he doesn't understand. He just wants me to pay attention to him, and he doesn't grasp that what I want isn't necessarily what he wants. I love him dearly. He's an idiot. He doesn't understand that, like, oh, not everything wants what I want. Where are you? Banana? Alright. This is where we just were. Okay. Yeah. I went through the whole thing. I wanted to check. Yeah, there's no way around that. We can't tank the hit, and there's just no way around. Be sad about this one too. Man, yeah, this is, we knew it was going to amp up. It was going to start getting higher and higher. It is still rough, though. I wasn't expecting the number to be that high this soon. Target terror was just, oh god, atrocious, wasn't it? And this one's probably going to be rough, too, because you play as Rambi. So the game knows that you have the capacity to kill things by running into them. So that means they're probably going to design levels in a way where they're just going to put stuff for you to kill in front of you. That's how games work. They give you a star, they put a bunch of stuff to kill in front of you. That's just how it works. He's killing me. I'm aging. Oh, different area. Hold on. Itchy shoulder. Itchy shoulder. What? Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Whoop. So you'll see Dixie, she'll reach over and she'll scoop up some honey with her finger and taste it. They've got different idle animations depending on what they're doing, and I think that's really neat, all things considered. It changes if they're hanging on a wall with honey, or if they're standing in honey, it's different. If they're piggybacking, they have their own unique idle animation. Oops. And when I say their own unique, I mean each of them is different. Safest way to do that. Oh, you don't taste it like she does, you just look at the camera. Huh. By the way, yeah, each of them have their own unique idle animations independent from each other, depending on what they're doing. I think that's just really spiffy. Okay, this is where I thought it was. See, oops. This part here is where I thought that was. And that leads up to a bonus area that we don't necessarily want, but I'm kind of curious how much distance I'm going to get if I glide from up here. And it'll probably do that thing where it'll refuse to load in further level until I get low enough, but I mean curiosity. Really? Oh, that worked like a dream. Okay, cool. Hold on. So here's the part where we transform into Rambi. And you can get around, but you can't get any further because there's enemies in the way. So if we go through as Rambi, you enter this part here where you would have to kill the bee. And the monkeys can't kill the bee. But what we could do, and this is probably a very dumb idea because that's going to make us very vulnerable after the fact, like, it won't be Rambi, it will be very flimsy, delicate, squishy monkeys. We could just tank the hit here and then keep going, right? And I can think of a part later on that would be like, oh, this is gonna suck. I'm pretty confident the rest of this level is undoable unless you're Rambi. Well, we've got to at least try. New save slot, actually, so we can go back if we have to. And I'm gonna think Dixie's gonna be better just because, like I said, the glider, like this, like look at this. Yeah, this, oh my god. It's just, yeah, this, not only is this not gonna be doable, the body count is gonna skyrocket, oh my god. This game, all of a sudden, ah. that's rough. This is turning out worse than I thought it would. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing we can do there, right? So we've got to be ramping. There's just gonna be so much killing happening. Oh my goodness. Fine. This is, I mean, if it's unavoidable, it's unavoidable. There's nothing we can do about that. Still sad. So I'm gonna count and then add them all at once later. 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this is gonna be disgusting. No, I refuse. There has to be a way around that guy. Ooh! Maybe if we jump sooner than that. I didn't expect to get that much speed. Hold on. Hold on. I got another idea. I've got them strats, those ideas, yeah. So the one here is just unavoidable. We get that. With that much speed, I gotta think I can only, even if I have to kill the first one, with that kind of momentum, I would launch off that first one. If we can only save one more life, we're saving one more life. Ooh. He starts going uphill though. Okay, well, still not ideal. We just turned 3 into 2. Okay, that charge is going to be more helpful than I had anticipated. That didn't work just because the screen wouldn't scroll. That is. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's significant. Cool. All right. No. Okay. Until I know otherwise, I gotta think it's doable to do it without killing those 2 bees. Both of them, we're avoiding all 3 of those dudes. Believe with me. Yeah, if we would have turned back just slightly sooner, that would have done it. Or later. Yeah, slightly later. T, my goodness, how have you been? I hope you're doing well today. I'm okay. It's a little warm where I am, but we're doing all right. It's nice to hear from you. As well as on my end, everyone in chat, like everyone's name's purple, and I gotta think that's a good sign, right? Hey, cool, we did it. Okay, we're making progress. This isn't ideal, but we are getting there. T, we're trying to do Donkey Kong Country with as few kills as possible. There, see, we avoided all 3 of them. Beautiful. Okay, fill out some homework. Yeah, I know all about that. I was on the phone yesterday for like an hour with my lawyer and a judge, and it was very stressful. But it's nice being able to get help. So I hope that's going well for you. I don't want to pry, but I know it's a stressful process, and I hope you're all right. Yep. Sir, you could hurt somebody. You believe that guy? Rude, if nothing else. Alright. So what about my whip? You know, we gotta stand further back. We gotta start our run before he can start shooting cannonballs, because I don't think we safe. Thing is, I don't know how long that run lasts for, so this is gonna be a tight jump. You're meant to go up top, ideally. But that's not gonna happen because murder. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if the honey slows you down at all, does it? Doesn't seem to. Yeah, with that kind of speed, we can launch over that guy, no problem. Cool, cool, cool. Beautiful. This is less beautiful. Alright. It really do be like that. It's weird. The thing that people don't realize unless they're going through it themselves is the guilt. It's the weirdest thing. Because, you know, contrary to popular belief, sick people don't want to be sick if they had the option. And that's the other thing, like I spend all of my time trying to feel better, and then for the purpose of getting assistance and help and trying to talk to counselors and lawyers and stuff, you have to really sell the fact that you're sick, which is like counterintuitive. You spend all of your time trying to feel better, and you have to really look sick in those instances. It's very not great. Alright. Unlike before, I don't think we can get the vertical that we need to avoid these two bees. That third one we can absolutely save, but these first two I don't think we can get around. It's just, I don't believe there's any way. Because you've seen me launch off of them and I didn't get anywhere there's no way. Because the thing about that jump, that dash jump, is I don't have any say in how much height we get. And that's just not doable. Yeah, very unfortunate, but that's two more. So that brings us up to 4, and now the level's going to start getting spicy because now we're going to be a chase section. Not yet. Apparently I lied. Okay, well. These ones you can't kill, so now it's the chase section. You love these guys, I mean, look at them. Couldn't kill them if I wanted to. Okay. This is gonna be, ooh, that BB sturdy. Stirred bee. It's a weird thing to say. Fight me, you nerd. Alright. You say that, B, and while I appreciate you for that, ooh, I'm bad at things. Okay. So King Zing went past us, right? So can I do the run thing to... Probably not. We're gonna find out. Hold on. We gotta try. Just because it's difficult is no excuse to murder. Right. So... if I can avoid getting hurt by King Zing, which should be doable, skip over those bees, killed 2 out of 3 of them, which isn't great, but we did save one of them. Small victories. And then if I keep that hit while we get to those red one and the yellow one, I should be able to pass through the red one, take the damage, and keep the yellow one alive. I'm trying. We're doing our best. I've been playing a lot of pacifist games, and it makes you think about the game in a different way. It's a fun puzzle, as well as we're teaching these characters not to murder as much. You know, these characters be murdering. They're out there killing stuff. Actually, hold on. Is there a checkpoint in this level? Maybe. Where would it put me if I did this? Oh, right before you get to the Ramby part. So, I mean, hold on. What are my save states at? That's not great. That's even worse. Okay, so you guys, I know you're probably going to want to disagree with me here, but I'm going to quickly get to where I just was, right? And that's going to require some killing, and I apologize for that. But we're just trying to see, like, I just passed through there, right? I have it on recording. We're trying to see what's possible, so I'm just gonna, oops, excuse me, sorry, we're getting through here, we're just gonna whoop, excuse me, we're just gonna whoop. Alright. Because we did just pass through here, and I proved it was possible, so we're just gonna pretend like this isn't happening. All of the murder. There we go. Alright. I did it once. If I made you guys stick around and wait for me to do it again, oh man, that'd be rough. Because I want this to be entertaining also. Yeah, like, I just want to see if it's possible, and we did just see it was possible. And I don't want to be like, bore you guys while we're... How did I pass over that bee so cleanly the first time? Luck. Really? Because, okay, so this one here, we should be able to bounce over, yeah, like that. So we can bounce over King Zing, and that's not the issue. So that's very easy to do, we just gotta get back. I mean, I also did pass that bee the last time, though, didn't I? I mean, in for a penny, we're doing that. I would like to get back to where we were, because I make dumb save states. Alright. Ah, I lied. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Beautiful. So now we're exactly where we were before, but we kept our extra hits. Lovely. Oh my god, I didn't think that was going to be an option. We missed the third one this time also. Oh, that is slick. Clean. That is... Ooh. I got chills. Hold on. That makes it... God, that brings us up to 5 though, doesn't it? That is awful, but, 5 is better than the alternative. So can I pass through here? Because the thing is, if I take damage, I think it'll bump me up into him. So, let's just try running first, I suppose. Or if you hit him from the front, that doesn't... Ah, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, Luxby, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. You are fantastic company, always. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great sleep. And yes, stay hydrated. That also, please hydrate. Okay, so the issue here, we can't take damage from the front, but hitboxes are weird. Could I pull off something? Nope, don't do that. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be able to take damage here without killing something. So something, if I can turn in the air. Okay, without that yellow one even here, can I physically take damage from this thing? I don't know if I can. The whole reason we did that was to get the extra hit up here. And we ended up saving that one as well, which is great, but... what do we have for options? Oh, that doesn't work, okay. See, I wasn't anticipating that. Because while I know you can't kill the red bees with Ramby, I had assumed if I ran into one it would hurt me. Obviously I'm not going to get the height I need to get past that yellow one. Ramby's too good at killing things. Everything anywhere close to the front of him dies. Whereas Unguard has a very narrow hitbox for killing things. If this was Unguard, I'm sure we could pull this off. Like, that wouldn't be an issue at all. Like, Unguard borderlines jank, if anything. Alright, well. This might not be doable. And if I jump here, he just automatically does the thing. I mean, we're still gonna give this a try. Last stream, there were several enemies that I was like, I would have bet money we wouldn't have been able to get past, and we did. Dedication, determination, alright. There's just, yeah, that's, alright, well, yeah, that's... Really? Sir? Really? Rude? Rude as hell. And we can't, yeah, alright, so yeah, like... Rarely are you ever in a situation where you're like, I need to take damage and I can't figure out how. This is a weird problem to have. We can't take damage and we need to. If I bump off him, I can't turn around. Is there a cooldown in between these things that he does? It doesn't seem like it. Because I was thinking if I run at him and I do it just before I impact him, would Ramby then just run into him regularly? Because if you do that, but he's not even doing his horn thing either, is he? How close can I get? Oh, that didn't work. I had no reason to believe it would. But, okay, so... this may just be required then. Because there's no way in the world I'm getting the height I need. And the only way to pass through that red one is with post-invincibility. I don't know how we're going to be able to take damage. So, like I always do with these, I'm going to keep it in mind. And after the playthrough, I'm going to go back and see if I can think up any new strats. I'm going to talk to some of my peeps. We're going to see if we can brainstorm any new ideas or things to try. But for right now, unfortunately, that does I don't see another way around it. So, 5. I'm very sad about it. Look at him go. How are you even doing that? Isaac Newton is just spinning in his grave right now. Look at that. How are you even? That's very unfortunate, but I knew going in that we weren't going to end up at 0. That was never going to happen. But we have to be hopeful, T, because there absolutely could still be like something we haven't thought of and we can come back later and fix it, right? Gotta make sure the bees are okay, because I feel extra bad about this, because if anyone deserves to be alive, it's the bees. Like, whip. I'm not thrilled about that. Did you see how many bees we just sailed past without killing? 6. Oh my god, yeah. What were we at before? We've almost doubled our counter already. Jesus. Not happy about that. It really is the levels where it takes away your control, because like this one, we've only got so many options. We lose Dixie's glide, we lose our recover jump, we lose a lot of the stuff we would usually use to avoid killing stuff. So like this one and the roller coaster one, very difficult. We managed, but yeah, that's sick. Nothing's perfect. Like I was saying, you're not going to end up in a situation, a great situation every time. Better of two evils kind of thing. We killed less things, and while it's still tragic, we're just trying to make a positive difference. That is still very sad, though. But lower numbers are better. I will brainstorm that. We will see what we can do, because that could still be possible. Don't give up. T, you are the pacifist encouragement I need in my heart right now. Thank you. Supportive. Got that powerful support. Like a really good shoe. Well, what a weird thing to say. Sorry. Ooh. Zing? Zing, you there, Zing? Where you at? Hey, buddy. Yeah. I suppose now's the time I should tell you guys I don't actually enjoy bees. Kind of scared. Kind of allergic. That's not true at all. I'm sorry. I thought it would be funny. It wasn't. I mean it as a compliment. Have you ever had a really good shoe? Shoes are great. Comforting. Supportive. Or rather, have you ever not had a shoe and been very uncomfortable? Yeah, me too. Whip, 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 whip. Whip, sir. Yeah, I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry. I forget that I'm not. Blackest Yoshi, good morning. I appreciate you for stopping by. We are doing our best. Hope you're doing well today. We are, as much as we would like to, there's just some instances here where we can't seem to avoid killing stuff. Like, there's just nothing we can do about it. This is a good example. Boss fight. And the irritating thing about King Zing is that he summons other bees with him, so no matter what we do, there's no getting out of this fight without killing all of them. Yeah. I mean, you could think of that two different ways. You could either be like, yeah, you just get more comfortable with people as you get used to each other, or you eventually wear them down until they become accustomed to you. So, however you want to do it. I'm very sad about these mandatory 5 kills, but like, what are we going to do? Really? 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 That was just dumb of me. I refuse to run away out of spite. Okay, well, buddy, don't do that. Did I really not make another save state? My god. Fine. Ooh. Cool. Alright, well. Alright. Good. Yeah. It can be hard opening up to people you just meet, because you're never sure how people are going to be. And I think we all know that there's a lot of not great people out there. So I feel that. My way of dealing with that is I open up 100% to everyone I bump into anyone I interact with, I will tell them about all of my traumas, what I'm thinking about, what I did today, what I'm going to do today. I will let you know. It's the social equivalent of, you know how you'll jump into a swimming pool because it's cold and you don't want to, you just want to get it over with? It's the social equivalent of just ripping off a band-aid. It's what I do. Like, if I'm going to get hurt by this interaction, let's get it over with. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I haven't had to do a bees in forever. That is so fitting. Blackest Yoshi, I love you. Thank you. Alright, hold on. Let me see. I gotta remember. How did I do this last time? Hold on. Is it going to switch back to my old background? I'm sure it is. No, it's not, but it is going to get rid of my camera. That is obnoxious. Hold on. Chat? No? Alright, well, for the purpose of this, we're just not going to have chat or a camera. I apologize. It's been so long since I set this thing up that, the main thing is there, the bees in the game. So let's do that. This is going to be wonderful. Hold on. Give me a moment to bring up my timer, and then we're going to see how this goes. Because I promise you, on a good day, I'm not very good at fighting this guy. Ooh, this is wonderful. There we go. Apologize, I got a timer I use. Oh my. I was really about to take that option off there because nobody redeems bees. Nobody ever. I'm happy about this. I'm nerding out. Thank you. Timer? Timer? Where are you at though? Timer? Hello? There we go. Cool. Cool. Alright. Let's get into it. Boop. Oh. Alright. King. It only actually counts oh my god, fine. Hold on. There we go. Apologize. I'm gonna start over. I'm assuming it'll work this way. It will not work this way. Why do... Oh, I hate that so much. You see how it's... you see what it's doing. So the game doesn't update unless it's actually on the screen. I think I'm the most disappointed here because I was actually really looking forward to this. That's very... that makes me sad. I apologize. Give me a second. I'll refund your business. That is... Man... Darn. Alright, well, nothing I can do about it. That's too bad. I gotta work on that. It used to work well with everything, and now it's just because to get that to work, I have to look at OBS instead of the game. Because I can't actually get those bees onto the game, right? But if the game is off screen, it also doesn't update like it would. So I gotta look into that. It used to work. Dang. I am such a bad streamer. I apologize. I'll give you your points back though. Probably. Where? Bees? Boop. There we go. Just do that. Cool. Alright. Yeah. Still feel bad about it, but I gotta work on that. I promise that has to be fixable. Okay. Because I have some... I wonder if that would be doable using RetroArch. Because at one point I did use that for... You know what it is? I think the Game Boy Advance emulator doesn't have an issue with that at all. So... If it's not going to be a problem with RetroArch, that might be the solution. I'm not using my RetroArch right now. What? Buddy, sir, stop it. Yeah. Because I did that one for the Santa Claus 3 for Game Boy Advance, starring Tim Allen. I couldn't even imagine doing this successfully with those bees on screen, but it would be funny. You just, I gotta play smarter. You get impatient. You gotta not do that. You wait for him to come to you. You be mindful of where his path takes him. And you just wait for him to pass over and whip, do that. You just gotta be smart about it and you gotta be patient about it. Combined with the fact that I just forgot that once he gets done doing his angry animation, he goes to the top. I forgot about that. So yeah, staying on the bottom is very helpful because without having to push any buttons, you just stay at the same altitude. And he passes right over. So like if anything, just stay at the very bottom and do that. He passes over, you bonk him. Whip, 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 whip. Those are my I'm in danger noises. Oh yeah, I would have failed spectacularly. But it would have been funny. So, kind of bummed out about it. Whoop. That's too bad because that's very unfortunate. I had to do that quickly because eventually he starts respawning bees, and we wanted that number to be as low as possible. But yeah, that's the minimum. You can't hit him as long as there's bees around him. And like we all know boss encounters. There's just no getting around a boss encounter. Nothing I can do about that. Still sad though. And we are getting up there with the numbers though, aren't we? My goodness. That makes my heart sad. But we continue. Do we continue? What time is it? And probably knock out another couple more levels. Well, I mean, we did just finish a whole world. Let's see if anyone's on streaming because I'm trying to be more neighborly, nicer about rating people. So let's see if anyone's on, and then we'll go from there. I gotta think the end of a world is a good place to put a bookmark in. Nice checkpoint. I mean, Terrestrial's playing. She's really sweet. She's doing Sims 4, and I've got to think that's relaxing. And, I'm all about that friendly kindness. And she's friendly and kind and very cheery, so follow me over there. I think you'd enjoy it. But if not, if nothing else, you guys are fantastic for stopping by, keeping me company like you do. T and Yoshi, and I'm not sure. I think everyone else may have dipped out, but in case you haven't, all you guys really, you're all amazing. Sincerely. But we're going to go and say hi to her.